Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So another video on some more journals, 4 more journal flip throughs that I have that I'm going to be adding to my Etsy shop. So let's go ahead and get started. So this beautiful purple one has a beautiful lady on the front. This is another one of my tag toppers with lace on it. This is one of my crocheted flowers with a button and a little bow. I've got this batik fabric covered card or for the journal cover, and then we've got the fabric on there in this beautiful like a racky ribbon sort of thing on here, and it has a ribbon closure. Okay, it's stitched all the way around. We have some fabric here in the spine, and we have the wallpaper for the lining on both the front and the back. And of course we have some digitals in here. Shabby Dabby Doodah. Let's see if I recognize anything else. Happiness and Crafting. One of these pieces that I made. A little notepad, and you can journal on the back of this. Here. This is a digital from Nevermore Creations. And like I said in the previous videos, these are like mop-up journals. So it's just like this paper here I've had in my stash for a couple of years. And so I went through just to clean out my stash and made a bunch of journals. Scrapbook paper side pocket. This is from, I'm not sure who this digital is from. That is a digital. And then this is a piece of cardstock that I had embossed and done some green technique. One of my experimental pieces. I thought it went well in this journal. It's really pretty. And one of these interactive ones with a card that has Proverbs 31:10. You are worth far more than rubies. You can color and journal on. And then we have, it flips out. A little journal card here. A collage tag on some scrapbook paper, vintage dictionary page. This is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is one of my pieces that I watercolored, doodled around, and then stamped on. And then this is a card from Stampin' Up. And then we have Reproduction Vintage Sears Roebuck stationery here, music page, scrapbook paper, ledger, another one of these pockets. This is a digital too that I printed on that coffee dyed paper. This has an interactive pocket in it with a tag from Happiness and Crafting, and this is one of my stamped image tags from an old Stampin' Up stamp that I found. This bow is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Okay, here's some more pockets here. Here's just a scrapbook paper tag with a little ribbon piece on it. And then we have this printed digital piece. And then here's a larger little, I don't know, it was just a really cool thing. I followed one of the tutorials to make it. And then I have in here an Edith Holden book page that I turned into just a little tag here on some scrapbook paper, and the scrapbook paper has a little bit of gold foiling in it. Here's another side talk. This is kind of like a plasticky lace stuff. Another digital tag or journal card. And then here we have one of these story things that I found at an antique store strolling along. And then this pocket is a flip out. Just flips out, and we have a collage tag that I have collaged and stamping with various papers. and Edith Holden tab that I punched out of one of my scrap pages here. Alright, then we have this little pocket here. This is a card that I had made just playing around with some stenciling, and I thought that would be fun in there. And then we have this collaged pocket with a collage tag. It has some Stampin' Up! Paper and other collage items on there with a little leafy sticker and a flower. I think most, if not all, of these digitals are from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and then I have a couple of mushroom stickers on there. The other side of that digital, here is a fold out. This is from Happiness and Crafting. And then we have a digital guest check that I got from Scrapbooking with Me. And here is a little like flash card. And then here is a flip out. This is a vintage plain card. And then we open it up, and this is all Stampin' Up! Cardstock. So is this here, a little card we can write on that's collaged. And then another one of these pockets with the mushroom and one of these tags. And then we have another piece here. This is something I had gotten in the mail, so we have that. And then we have this beautiful little tablet in the back for more journaling space. Okay, so there is that one. This next one has, at one point I had a whole bunch of these, and because I didn't have that many journals and I was doing events, I just sat down, and most of these are mop-ups, and I just sat down and started filling, and what I needed ephemera, I made it for them, and so that's why they look similar. But here's some more of that batik material. Here's the front, here's the back, lace trimming on either side of the fabric spine cover. Then we've got one of my crocheted butterflies, crocheted flowers with button, and it has a little bit of sparkle right there. Beautiful little lady. Stitched around wallpaper and fabric cover. Here's a little tag from Happiness and Crafting. This is a wraparound pocket. Here's one of these elements I made. Following a tutorial, which I need to make more of those. I used them all up. Happiness and Crafting journal card, and another one from Happiness and Crafting. This is from Stampin' Up! Flower here, label from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is a Nevermore Creations digital. Another one of hers. Pink paper. Then we have one of these pockets. This one has a tag with a flower. Sticker and a little label on some scrapbook paper. And then this here opens up, and two little tags in this pocket here. Get this fed in here. There we go. And then another reproduction page from Sears Roebuck. Side pocket with the plastic lace. And then we've got this journal card from Happiness and Crafting. This has a lot of journal pages from Nevermore Creations. A card from the Stampin' Up! Cards that I have. And we have another small little flip tag. And this is just a piece of scrapbook paper. Oh, dang. Okay, I would put this aside. Well, you know what? We'll just leave it there, and I'll put it in later. Put it in when I'm done. And then the center signature. Here is a collage tag made on an index card. And then like a little flash card, collage pocket. The Sleepy Song. One of these cool tune-up cards I found at a vintage store. And then we have this collage pocket. And then we have a collage tag on the inside, some lace, I have sourced some vintage patterns that I want to make some sewing journals. I just haven't gotten to that part yet. That'll be hopefully coming in the near future. All right, here's another, it's a book page pocket, another card from Stampin' Up, and a digital guest check from Scrapbooking with Me. Here's another flip out from Happiness and Crafting. And then here's another embossed piece that I was playing with an embossing folder. Turned it into a journal card. Here is You Are Loved by God coloring card that you can journal on the back. Some wallpaper here covering this bottom piece. And then another card from Happiness and Crafting. One of my large collage tags on scrapbook paper. And then this little booklet here. Okay, that is journal number 2. Journal number 3. This has the thing on there that says Delicious Garden, and I think that's what I'm naming it. I'm not sure. Some of these I named a little bit ago and I don't remember what I named them. Crocheted flower that I crocheted with pretty blue button. This is an Edith Holden, vintage Edith Holden book page here on the background. This beautiful lace and ribbon trim, and then this really pretty on either side, stitched all the way around. I played with some stitching on this one. And then we have wallpaper, the fabric covering the spine on the inside. Another one of these elements. This is from Happiness and Crafting. This is from Artie Mays, this tag. This is Stampin' Up paper. I had kind of fun with this. So these are just little cards with these little pockets that I had made. Here's another little journal card. And I just kind of moved them, offset them on the page, and I've got little tags here. This is a little piece of washi or a little vellum piece that I had that was printed on. I have a little booklet of these vellum pieces. And I did the same thing here with that vellum piece, little label. And that's on Stampin' Up paper. Here is a greeting card. This has Freebird smoked salmon dip recipe on the back. Plenty of journaling space in there. And then Velveteen Rabbit, one of these little cards here on this wraparound pocket. This is Stampin' Up stamped image that I fussy cut. Another one of these journal cards. In this pocket, one in this pocket, and then this is a fussy cut bird from a Stampin' Up image. Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm thinking this is Happiness and Crafting. These are stamped and colored images that I had from some stamps in my stash. Label from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and then this opens with some of these tags in there. And then here is another greeting card. This is a hand stamped pocket here. This greeting card has a doily from Stampin' Up, a word I cut from some scrapbook paper, and a stamped fussy cut butterfly image. And then we have this flip out pocket here, and in there is a tag, and this is another offcut from a package I had that had these cards you could fold up, put a stamp on, right on the inside. And then on the other side is a pocket, and this is one of the Stampin' Up! Cards. Here's another side tuck. This is from Happiness and Crafting. I don't remember the digitals that are printed on that. I think it's my porch prints. And then this piece here, this is just a folded piece of paper that has a printed digital from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Here's a pocket that I use Stampin' Up! Stuff to stamp on. It's a stamped image and colored with alcohol markers. This is a watercolor butterfly. It has 2 little gems in there and some washi tape. And then in here we just have a blank tag. It's blank on both sides. And then the final pocket here has a from Happiness and Crafting. Tag from Artie Mays. And then 2 more small little journal cards. All right, that is number 3. And then number 4 has Bella Beautiful on it. One of my crocheted flowers with a button attached, one of my crocheted butterflies, lace trim, vintage book page, this really pretty blue piece on each side, stitched cover, wallpaper and fabric binding. Okay, so in here in this book page pocket we've got a tag, scrapbook paper, and a collage tag on a piece of scrapbook paper from Stampin' Up! Got that, and then we have another collage tag here, and then we've got, this was from a package I had gotten as well, and then this is just a piece that was in there. I thought that was fun. And then a little flash card. Here's another card from Stampin' Up! Side pocket with the plastic lace. This is from Scrapbooking with Me. With a little side pocket right here. This is vintage ledger paper. Scrapbook paper. All right. Sears Roebuck reproduction page, ledger paper, coffee dyed paper. This has a side pocket with a recipe card, low bush cranberry nut bread. And then I don't remember who this digital is from, but we have It Flips. And we have an Edith Holden book page tag in there. Let's set that in there. And then we have another one of these journal cards, Trust in the Lord, that you can color and write on the back of. This, I know where this is from. This is from Shawcraft 1, this paper. And I think that's the name of the shop where I can get it. It's really pretty paper. Anyway, here's a booklet. This is Stampin' Up! Cardstock. But I believe it's Stampin' Up! Cardstock. Wait a minute. Yes. There's a little bit of lace right here, and this is an element that I watercolored, and then I stamped some butterflies with a Stampin' Up! Stamp. Here's a tag from Artie Mays in this pocket, and then in this pocket is another collage tag. This is scrapbook paper with some collaging on it, and this is a larger piece that I watercolored and stamped with a Stampin' Up! Marker or stamp, and then a little digital ledger paper tucked there in the back. Then we have this large journal card. I believe this is my porch prints too, just a little digital I had printed. This pocket here is Stampin' Up! Paper. This is all Stampin' Up! Paper with a washi foliage on here and labels from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And then here is a different sort of a flip pocket. So there's a pocket up there too. but I have a card from Stampin' Up! In here and a little tag. And here is a envelope. And it has a little piece of paper folded up in there. Once I figure out how it's folded, here we go. For more journaling, so you can put that in there and then just tuck that in there, close that up, and this will hold it closed, and you can write on the inside of the envelope. So we've got that. And we've got a tag. This is some Stampin' Up! Paper. And then a digital guest check from Scrapbooking with Me. And then we have another digital from Happiness and Crafting, one of my plays with one of my embossing folders turned into a journal card. Another little journal card here. Label. All right, that's the next lot of 4 journals. And just check out my Etsy shop. It'll be listed below if you're interested in any of these journals. And I will catch you on the next one.